My people, it has raged. This thing, when they talk, they make everybody wake up, and some people are joking about it. They say it don't finally happen now. I say, where is it happening? They say this one, they happen for Yoruba land. Look at the headline that we are coming through with. They say that breaking Kwara under siege as terrorists abduct traditional ruler in Ifolodun Council area. And the latest update that I just received now before bringing you this update is that those terrorists are demanding a ransom of 50 million naira cash before they can let this, what do they, Oba, yeah, this Oba, make it go. No be small thing. This country is where we are just sleeping on a bicycle. Now listen to full details. I beg, if you have watched this video to this point, help me click on the share button. I beg, do. And subscribe. Then drop a comment on what you think about it. That is how you can support what we are doing. And give it a thumbs up. Just click on that thumbs up or like on Facebook, anywhere. Just click it. Then we proceed. God bless you. Now, the details of this is that terrorists have reportedly abducted a traditional ruler, which is this man you have on the screen right here. Oba Bayagan in the Ifolodun local government area of Kwara State, triggering fresh concerns over the worsening insecurity plaguing communities across the state. Kwara State is gone. Now, some people say that the Kwara State wants to be taken over by foreigners because normally Kwara State should be a Yoruba land. I don't know whether it's a mistake because that's what people have been saying. So, I don't know. So, but let me know in case I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments, okay? Bazemolu, correct me if I'm wrong. Sahara reporters learned that the monarch was kidnapped on Saturday. Although details surrounding the incident remain sketchy as at the time of filing this particular report. They said that residents said the attack happened suddenly, leaving the community in fear and confusion. So the ego of the community has been taken away now. Kwara State has battled a disturbing rise in violent crimes in recent years, with rural communities increasingly targeted by armed groups. Just 2 weeks ago, terrorists invaded a church in Eruku, Ekiti local government area, abducting worshippers during a service. But they say that the victims were later rescued after security intervention. Days later, another armed gang stormed a Sakpa community, also in Ekiti axis, kidnapping at least 11 residents, including women and youth. So you need to understand that the trend of this thing is not sounding nice. It seems that the government is siding some people and leaving other people. So what does this thing portend? What is the end game of these things? Like the how I want to put them now. Hi. I don't know. The president of this country is a Yoruba man. And this is happening in Yoruba land. So why do you think that the president is not giving an order? I don't even understand what is happening in Nigeria anymore. I don't get it. Anyways, they said that this latest abduction of Oba Bayagan has heightened tensions across Ifolodun and neighboring local government areas. Now, if you can remember, there's this one guy who came out on social media. He was threatening that they were going to kidnap even up to the level of our president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. My mind skipped. I say, you want to go to Asoro Kabia and I won't do it. So they have started already. If they can reach Oba, maybe the next target could be a governor or a minister. Okay, now let's be watching. Sahara reporters previously reported that 2 residents of Manba village in the Patagi local government area of Kwara State have been abducted and terrorists stormed the community through the Rogun Aziz late Friday night. A community source told Sahara reporters that the attackers invaded the village at around 11 p.m., shooting sporadically as residents fled for safety. The gunmen came through Rogun and Hide Street into Manba. They operated freely and took 2 people away, the source said, adding that fear has gripped surrounding villages. Now, there's a video I want to bring to your attention. Obangwa Potagode first. He gave video where I want make people watch. So watch how this woman was lamenting that these people are coming in their numbers, how they are coming with trailer loads of these Fulani people. Now, in the past, it used to be people who are working at the abattoirs, and most times some of them also follow the trailer to go back. But these days, it be like say they know they go back on a different mission, and then they do. But let me know what you know about these things. Oh yeah, let's go there. Look at that trailer.
Look at them. Influx. They said this is like the 4th one today. Can you see?
We are being walking.
This is like the 4th one today. Bó ṣe ń wọlé lójoojúmọ́ nìyẹn o. Ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ má sùn o. Ojúlálá kan fi ń ṣọ́rí. Ojúlálá kan fi ń ṣọ́rí. How would a normal human being be transported like this? They have the cows and the feed and then they sat on it.
So this is happening in Yoruba land, and with this influx now, after it, the attack could happen. This is what we're experiencing in Nigeria of today. Now there's this video of Tunde Bakare that I want to play for you. Sharp, no time. Oh, okay. No, let's start with this man's own.
Like what happened in Kwara State. You know what? How did they go there? If they did it tactically, it was a tactical, movement. It was a tactical assault on the church. It was not by lining bandits or your security men around the street that you protect. We have gone beyond that. What we do is technology. Security is not technology. Like your CCTV camera in your house. When somebody is approaching your premises and you are awake, you can sight him from, your camera that is in your house there. Then you take immediate measures to now protect yourself using force of arm or whatever as this may be. Even if you are not at home, your CCTV camera will record what happened within your vicinity for that period you were away. So what the Nigerian government should do is to deploy technology and track these bandits and terrorists wherever they are. Most of them use telephones. Most of the bandits today, they do TikTok.
Yes, but DSS has said, look, they have the technology, they can track them. But how do you react to the fact that there was a conversation, kidnapped victims were released, and Nigerians are saying, okay, so why did you let their abductors go? Because right after that release, we saw another abduction in a neighboring town to Eruku, a neighboring town.
I understand. Let me tell you, that is what we call cock and bull story. You understand? That is a cock and bull story you give to serenade a child to sleep. The presidency want to serenade Nigerians to sleep. By saying how can you go down and negotiate or you discuss? You didn't even say that, you say you discussed. Do you know the meaning of discussion? Underline.
Do you think
in your dictionary?
Do you think they would have attacked? Because the children that were abducted probably were used as human shield. So would you have suggested an attack at that point in time?
Let me tell you what happened. In situations like that, the DSS and the security agencies were well trained. There is what we call collateral damage. People must lose their life in situations like that. But make sure you neutralize them. Now, what do I mean? If, for instance, the bandits holding these children to ransom by about 30 number, and they are holding about 2 or 3 kids, or maybe about 50 of them to ransom, you can tactically neutralize them. America has done that a number of times. Israel did that a number of times. Nigeria can do that. We have the technological power, as they said, the DSS said. If they do not have, let them collaborate with the US and other foreign nations for them to do that. There is no way. It is only in the Bible they said that 100 went and the whole 100 returned. There was no loss. That Nigerian mentality of no loss. No.
All right. When I don't see from our elderly papa here waiting they talk, the man is talking from the angle that, oh, these things are like the government is, taking care of things. I'm not sure that our government is doing enough. This is not enough. Well, everybody should gear up and secure their land. That is all I can say. Let's proceed.
Since Friday, October 31, 2025, our country has found itself in the center of an unfolding storm. It began with the announcement by President Donald Trump of the United States, redesignating Nigeria as a country of particular concern. When I first heard CPC, I thought it was a party that we killed to form APC. It was CPC. Nigeria became a country of particular concern over allegations of a government-oriented killing of Christians. The U.S. president's subsequent threat to come into our country, guns are blazing, to undertake what he described as a fast, vicious, and swift attack on terrorists, has jolted a hitherto sleeping giant into sudden frenzy. Within the same period, the existential dangers that once lurked beneath the surface of our national life are now breaking through, demanding urgent attention, even as terrorists intensify their threats and attacks against the Nigerian state. From the ambush of troops of the 25 Task Force Brigade in Borno State by the Islamic State of West Africa Province, ISWAP, in which Brigade Commander M. Uba and 3 others were killed, to the attack on Government Girls Comprehensive Secondary School in Maga, Kebbi State, in which dozens of schoolgirls were abducted and the vice principal killed, to the attacks on Christ Apostolic Church, Eriku, Ekiti local government area in Kwara State, in which dozens of worshippers were kidnapped, to the kidnapping of hundreds of students from St. Mary's Catholic School in Papiri Town, Niger State, all in the space of 1 week. The level of insecurity seems to have worsened in response to this global focus on Nigeria as terrorists and bandits brazenly dare the Nigerian state. While we rejoice at the release of some of the kidnapped victims, including the Kebbi school girls and the Kwara church worshippers, as well as the escape of some of the pupils kidnapped in Papiri, Niger State, the secrecy-shrouded circumstances of their release leave more questions than answers. Who ordered the withdrawal of the military from the Kebbi school about 45 minutes before the attack? What agreements were negotiated with the bandits? And what concessions were made to secure the release of the abductees? The continuing attacks on communities further underscore the need for fundamental interventions that go to the very essence of our nationhood and the quality of governance in both domestic and foreign policy contexts.
All right, I don't hear from Tunde Bakari. Now, Pastor, now those ones, now them bring us APC. Today, you look at where we are. We are facing existential threat. This country, my God, this country. We just they play politics. Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. They do like say nothing that happen, but something serious is happening. I beg, in case you want to send money go Nigeria, please don't forget to use N50 with my promo code here, Popore. You are getting instant 15 euros cash back on your first transfer, $15 or even 15 pounds. Okay, whether UK, America, Canada, and all the rest of it. And on your first transfer at 0 transfer fees, their rate is very high. Okay, so don't miss out on this opportunity. Download today from App Store and Google Play Store and share this video. Very important. God bless you.